This is Gary Guyman with the Dominate the Day podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to help you get 1% better in your business, provide clarity, and give you some ideas that will help you grow your business. If you're ready to dominate the day, let's go.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't want to dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you want to dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.
It's Friday. Forget about it, Friday. Hey, we just came off the Kentucky Derby a couple weeks ago. I believe tomorrow we're going to be running. We came off the Kentucky Derby. We came off the Preakness, and I think within a week or two we're going to be running the Belmont. But the Kentucky Derby winner did not run in the Preakness, and probably won't run in the Belmont. Why? Because that horse wasn't supposed to be there. Rich Strike won the Kentucky Derby for 2022 and wasn't supposed to be there. That wasn't the first horse that won as a long shot or not supposed to be there. Mind That Bird in 2009, ridden by one of the greatest jockeys of all time, Calvin Find the Rail, Bo Rail. That motherfucker, crazy Cajun. It was a high odds maker, but Calvin knew how to ride a winner. He brought home the win in 2009. And then there was War Emblem. That was also a 50-1 long shot that came from the back of the pack and won the Kentucky Derby. So how does a long shot win that prestigious race? I mean, the Kentucky Derby has things in place to keep like also-rans out of the race, but they can only protect it so much. Like, you're supposed to go through a gauntlet and qualify in a couple of races by coming in the top three in two or more of the 8 Kentucky Derby qualifiers, and you're assigned points based upon how you ran, blah, blah, blah. Rich Strike did none of that. Showed up, worst position ever. He was on the outside, right, G? 20? Started pretty much at the back and had to beat every horse in the race, and did it running away. The owners had just bought that horse from a claiming race for $30,000. They had produced 9 other potential Kentucky Derby runners in the last 20, 30 years of this farm and never been able to put somebody in the top 3, let alone the winner's circle, and they did it with a $30,000 motherfucking thoroughbred. Thoroughbreds that can cost millions of freaking dollars. They won the Kentucky Derby on a $30,000 horse. So how does that happen? Number one, doing the work. Their trainers go out with a mindset of riding this horse to become a champion. The jockeys go out with a mindset of guiding this horse to be a champion. So then they put in the reps. Run the horse in races. Find its strengths. Find its weaknesses. And then slowly you begin building the strength and the skill to be number one. That's how you get also-rans, shouldn't be there, should never have been in the lineup to win a crazy, crazy race like the Kentucky Derby. I'll take you back to another story, one of my favorite stories about sports, and that is, if you're not a Kentucky Wildcats fan, you probably have never heard of this guy, but one of the greatest shooters that ever came into the University of Kentucky locker room, and that is my man, Patrick Sparks, who fucking lied and said he was 6 feet tall. He was probably about 5'9", 5'10". This guy was not afraid to put up shots. But you want to know why he was not afraid to put up shots? Because in middle school and high school, he would shoot 1,000 times a day. And it showed. Now, he never played in the NBA. Probably guess he never played professionally, period, because he wasn't quick. While he could shoot, he was like most shooters, he had a little bit of streakiness to him. But he had the balls to put up shots in big, big fucking games. Remember, there was a game in the tournament, Michigan State, and a straightaway 3 that I think he had like 2 defenders like all over him, hands up in the air, much taller defenders, and he got a shot off in a situation that most players would be afraid to take the shot. Not only was he not afraid, he knew that shit was going down. I believe he got fouled on the play too, didn't he? Oh, he did get fouled and they didn't call the foul. That's right. Yeah, it should have been called. Yeah, his foot was on the line. Bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit happening. This was the beginning of instant replay in college basketball. Wasn't it like first year, second year? Some bullshit. But Patrick Sparks was a friggin' legend at UK. You think back to how do guys get put in that position? How do guys get put in a position where they become the greatest? It's because they put in the work. They do the work. They put in the reps. They build the skill. And slowly they become number one. So what is it you're good at? What is it you need to be putting strength to? What is it you need to be building skill at? Like sometimes, I'm not even talking your business. Like a lot of times you need to be building skills in other areas of your life to give you the ability to be great at business, to give you the ability to be great at life, to give you the ability to be great in relationships. I always like reading the stories of the ones who've won that shouldn't been there, the ones who succeeded that shouldn't been there. And it all comes down to, man, they did the work, they put in the reps, they slowly built a skill to give them the strength to be number one. So you want to be number one? Do the work, put in the reps. You'll dominate the day.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't wanna dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you wanna dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.